All right, today it is about the main men from a skill position for both of these teams. So talking about the Rams in this study ball, so it's all about Cooper Kupp. One of the best, if not the best receiver for a wide receiver in the history of the NFL, and he just continues to chunk away and find ways to get open. He's got one primary route that he runs, and then everything else becomes complements off of that. I shouldn't say everything, but a lot of things become complements off of that. But such a smart receiver. Everybody's heard him break down different plays and talk about him and Matthew Stafford, the Breakfast Club, and how they're always talking about what they're seeing. Why? Because they give him great flexibility to run the choice route and to see what's open, to attack it. And Matthew Stafford has great comfort that he is going to make the right decision and win. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. Okay, so the choice route. Choice route, again, is the receiver coming off and reading the defense. He can go and hook if there's a soft spot right there. He can break out. If this corner wants to give ground, he can break out. And then the money throws, if he can get one-on-one and he knows that the middle of the field is being cleared, he can break back to the inside. And so, again, this guy right here, Cooper Kupp, smart as anybody in the league at seeing all that stuff on the run and making sure that his quarterback is comfortable and on the same page as him. So you're going to see right here. What's the first thing? You're always aware of what's going on out here. So right now what I notice right there is that the corner is rolled up. So got to be very conscious as I come off to see if I'm going to break out of it, see if the corner's there. If the corner's there, I got to find a way to hook up and make myself available to the quarterback. Or can you read rotation? So as the ball snapped, you'll see Tampa is working their safety over the top, which would let a quarterback and a wide receiver know it's cover two. So you're going to see right here, he's going to work into that soft spot right there, fall away. So he's between the corner and the linebacker, make myself available, give my quarterback a shot to stick the ball on me, then make a move afterwards. So against zone coverage is where it starts. Here he is down at the bottom in the slot once again. Okay, he's coming out. All right, as he's coming out, he's feeling, looking at peripheral, seeing what this corner's doing. Is that corner sitting there? Boom, I'm going to stick, and then he's going to keep himself friendly to the quarterback, right in between them. I'm not going to run out into the corner. Got to trust. When you're a quarterback, you got to trust that your receiver's going to do the right thing. Man, I got to hope he's going to stop right there. And you see how quickly the ball comes out of Matthew Stafford's hands. These guys work on this all the time. In between two defenders, I can still stick it on him. Great job there in between that cover two defense to find the hole. Here we go again. We're going to have the choice route here on the bottom in the slot. You're going to come out. Once again, it's soft. Okay, so everybody just dropping deep, dropping deep, dropping deep. No problem. Don't overcomplicate it. Run to the soft spot, hook, there it is, and then turn and make a move. So you see Cooper Kupp working against the zone defenses and being able to find the soft spot in between. Okay? Now we're going to get man, or we're going to get pressure. Okay? So it's the other thing. These guys understand when pressure is coming, man, I've got to speed up my route, and I've got to find a quick, easy throw for my quarterback. Here he's going to stick up. He knows that there's no help anywhere because of that pressure. He's man-to-man. So where the easiest, quickest throw for a quarterback to anticipate is just breaking out. Buys time right there. A little stick up, stays vertical, and then gets out of it quick, gets his head turned, makes a great catch, gets into the end zone. So it starts with hooking up and finding the soft spot. Then it comes to breaking out when you have it, and then the money. Okay, when I understand and I come over here to that spot, I'm reading what's on the inside. So you'll see there's no defender on the inside of K'Waun Williams right here. So Cooper Kupp can come up, and if he feels he stays inside, he could still break it to the outside, but he knows the big plays are back here when I know there's no defenders there. And Cooper Kupp does this really, really well. Gets up on the toes of the defender. Knows that they can't really have contact after 5 yards. You can't grab me right there, so I'm going to get up on your toes. I'm going to shake you, and now all I got to do is get to the inside of you. Gets to the inside. There's the catch and the run after it because nobody's sitting inside. Easiest throw for a quarterback is back to the inside, and that's where the big plays happen. And you'll see it with this choice route quite often. Okay, now I know they're coming up to press, probably in man-to-man coverage. This is the one that, if any of you guys saw the interview, all right, so it looks like man-to-man coverage on the snap. He's going to come. All right, so what Cooper Kupp said is he was releasing. He knew there was pressure. He knew he had to show himself quickly to Matthew Stafford because of that pressure, but he said they brought a fire zone. So they're going to drop the safety down to cover a man-to-man. They leave nobody inside. So with that pressure, he knows that there's nobody popping to that side. If they were, he's going to have to hook it. But as he's running the route, he's able to read this, see nobody inside, breaks back to the inside. Once again, there's the money throw. There's the big play. Touchdown, great read by Cooper Kupp. Okay, so off of this. Okay, now here we come up. He's the inside receiver right here. So off of this, they're going to run like a double post combination. So it's always an opportunity for the quarterback. But I'm going to come out here and I'm going to be on my guy, right? Because I love to run the choice route. So he's going to try to jam me. Okay, take away the inside. Now I'm going to stick like I'm going to go outside, but they run really what we call a choice pump. So I'm going to give the lean like I'm going to break outside on the choice. Boom. Now I'm going vertical because this guy's playing underneath. So he's trying to jump and attack all this stuff at 5-6 yards because that's what Cooper Kupp does most of the time. Now we always got to have the complement of the changeup. So now I'm going to hesitate at that depth. Boom. And you see it. Williams, what's he doing? He's trying to undercut this and make a play. Now we're going to go up over the top of him. And we got an easy touchdown right there. Really, really tough because they're going to run the choice. They're going to run the choice. They're going to run the choice. And then they're going to have a few change-ups off of it. Here we go, running across. Got a little man. Here we go. I'm going to run the choice. I'm coming off. I'm sticking him. I'm sticking him. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Boom. Now we're going to go and run the wheel once again down the sideline. Let everything else clear out. And you'll see something that he does as he gets by here. What he does is he peeks over here at the safety to see what I have on the deep end so I can protect my quarterback. Do I need to get wide? Do I need to settle in the hole? Does a great job right here of seeing that, understanding that he can run through this. Great vision, makes himself available, and then obviously really, really good after the catch as well. So they got some really, really great change-ups with Cooper Kupp. Okay, you'll see him. Okay, most of those were in the number 2 spot. So we always count outside in. So outside receivers 1, then 2, and then 3. So most of the time they run the choice with him as the number 2 receiver. Okay, here he is as the number 1 receiver. They'll run the choice that way as well. So now he's got the option. He comes up. He's got the option to break it inside, to hook it, or to break it outside. He realizes in this particular look that, once again, they're bringing pressure, dropping the safety down, and the cornerback, there's nobody that can get outside because this safety is never going to get as wide as he is. Smart decision right there. Even though there's space inside, the first defender that can take it away is inside. So forget that. I'm going to go to where it's easy. I'm going to break outside, and I'm going to make the play that way. Okay, here he is outside once again. Going to get a pressure look. I'm going to set outside, set outside. Now he realizes, okay, it's man-to-man, man-to-man. There's nobody else back there. So now, easy money is where? Back to the inside. I'm going to set my guy outside, break back to the inside. Easy money, easy read for the quarterback, definitive in what he sees. We go again, outside, outside. Now he pushes in. They switch release this here. So now he becomes the number 2 again. We're going to run it in over the top. We're going to isolate the inside backer. But you see, nice and patient, nice and patient. Boom. Now I break away to the inside. Let everything else clear. Break away to the inside. Easy completions. You're going to see them run this over and over and over again in this game. Okay, so we saw him at the 2 spot. We saw him at the 1 spot. They'll even run the choice with him at the 3 spot. They'll move him all the way inside. He's going to come out off of the pressure, feel the soft spot. Boom. There it is. I'm just going to find the hole and sit down. You can see all this stuff. Oh, wait. Now let's put him in the backfield. What are we going to do with him in the backfield? Well, we're going to run the choice route with him in the backfield. So you'll see it over and over again. I'm going to get my width. I'm going to read what's going on. This guy's dropping out. I got a guy outside, a safety over the top. Boom. I'm just going to hook it right there, make it easy for my quarterback, and go get a little run after catch. Here we go. Pop him into the backfield once again. There it is, the width. Okay. Once again, reading as we go. Reading as we go. Outside defender is running deep. It's the only guy I got. So maybe a chance to break it to the inside if you felt the inside coming from the backfield might be a little bit harder to see all of that in there. So I'm just going to break out. I know I've got a one-on-one. Break out, stealing once again. Smart receiver. Makes it so easy on a quarterback. Okay, now he's in the backfield once again. Now we're going to push with width. We're going to run the choice route, right? I'm going to read it. Oh, now I'm going to stick like I'm going out. Like the last one, stick it, boom. Now we're going to change it up, and we've got the seam coming off of it. Easy touchdown. And again, it's right there. He gives a little stick to the outside like he's going to break out. Makes the defender stumble. We get an easy touchdown. Great changeup off of the choice. All right, so as I went back and checked out all the catches for Cooper Kupp on the year, man, how many times it came from this choice route over and over and over again. It's almost impossible to stop when you've got a receiver that understands what he's seeing, understand leverage, understand what corners are doing on the back end, reading things like a quarterback, understands where the soft spots are, and that's why these two guys were like money over and over and over again. So tough to stop them. This will be something that they will run numerous times in the Super Bowl. And then it will be the change-ups off of that. You get so conscious of having to jump that route and beat him and not let him get the big plays on the choice. Now, boom, he gives you a little stick. He runs by you on the seam. Gives you a little hesitation. Now he runs by you on the wheel. Those will be the change-up. Don't have to do a whole bunch of different things. They don't have to give him 500 different routes. Hey, if he does this really, really well, we've got complementary pieces off of it. Let's continue to stick to our bread and butter. Without a doubt, Cooper Kupp will run a number of choice routes in the Super Bowl.